Thank y'all for coming, first off. Our raid unit, Rapides Area Drug Enforcement, made a very good arrest yesterday, and I'm very proud of them, so I'd like to brag on them just a little bit. After receiving complaints of an area on Thornton Court area, which they were very familiar with, we've been dealing with probably for over a year in that area, arresting people and dealing with certain things. It finally come together for them yesterday. Agents with our raid unit on the night of February 3rd, along with agents from Louisiana State Probation and Parole, executed a search warrant at 1735 Thornton Court. Present at the time of the search warrant were the following individuals: Kenjai Brown, Bobby Smith Jr., Kevius Hollins, Emoyne Briscoe. Smith and Hollins attempted to flee but was quickly apprehended and brought back to the scene. A search of the area which was started, it yielded everything you can see here in front of us, which I'm going to touch on just a little bit. There's over 2 ounces of fentanyl was found on one person of Bobby Smith during the search. During the search of the residence, agents located approximately 6 pounds of powder cocaine. The cocaine had previously been compressed into hardened bricks, and which we found the machine where they were compressing to make these bricks. They were also marking it with their own little emblem of a bulldog. So that would let them know if they ran across their product that it was out there. We also found a little stamp, the compressing machine where they was doing that. The six pounds of cocaine, street value according to the FBI, is going to be somewhere between $450,000 to $500,000 street value, which is pretty significant, and that's not counting on the fentanyl and all that you have. And every time I see them when they catch fentanyl, that tells me they save lives, because you got rocket scientists that is mixing this fentanyl with that powder cocaine, and you know they know what they're doing when they're mixing it. It's not good, and it usually don't turn out good for the folks. So I want to applaud Ray. I want to applaud the chief here for being part of this. Grant Parish could not be with us today. They're out of town. Pineville could not. They had a previous engagement. This was kind of an up-thrown deal, but I just wanted to get it out there that raid, we don't put everything out there these guys do. But I'm telling you, these guys are making a difference out there. This is just some of the small stuff that they do. Along with that, and you've heard me say this before, we seized over $38,000 of currency out of this house. That's where you hurt them, right there. That's where you hurt that drug dealer. You take his funds for future means to do his business. That's where you hurt him. So I am super proud of these guys, and I just do this from time to time to let the public know, and that, look, these guys are out there, man. They're doing their job. They're doing a fine job. It's a hard job. We get calls. Don't give up. Like I said, we've been getting these calls. We've been knowing about this place, working this place for over a year, right, Major?
Yes, sir.
We've been working this. Made arrest. We finally hit. We ain't gonna quit on them. We're gonna get them right, and they got them right. And Chief, I'm gonna let you say a few words, but I just want to thank you guys for being part of this.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Sheriff, and thanks to all the agents with the raid unit. And I'm just going to piggyback, because the Sheriff really said about all that there is to say on it. But, you know, in the spirit of cooperation, working collaboratively with all the law enforcement agencies throughout the central Louisiana area, you see the culmination of the hard work that they do. And as the Sheriff said, whenever when you take their money and you hit their pocketbook, that's when you really hurt them. One other thing I think of note is this firearm that was reported stolen that they recovered. That's one less gun. That's just as bad as fentanyl is. You know, that we're taking off the street. We know that is not a gun that's going to be used for any legal purpose, as you can see here. But I think this bust is significant, and since we haven't seen this amount of powder cocaine in something like this probably since the early 90s. That, yeah.
Right, going into our parish.
Right, coming
Yes.
in.
We
Certainly.
have made bigger arrests, but
Right.
most time that's interdiction going through.
Right. And so this was actually being distributed, or going to be distributed right here throughout central Louisiana. And the hard work that these agents did last night and in the previous weeks ahead certainly shows. So along with the DA's office, who assist us on all of this and putting this together, not only criminally but civilly, forfeitures really helps the cause to, I think, combat crime here in central Louisiana. So we are grateful for the cooperation with the Sheriff's Office, Grant Parish, Pineville, and the other agencies, along with the DA's office that are involved here, along with state probation parole, to once again put 4 bad individuals in jail last night.
Thank you, Chief. And once again, I just want to hit on that perseverance that these guys put through it. They didn't let up. They stayed with it. You hit it on the head. Our DA couldn't be here today. Tom Wells and Robert Murphy's here, but they help us. We got any questions, we go to them with it, and they give us that guidance that we need to do what we need to do. So it is definitely a team effort, no doubt, all the way around. And these guys are really, really making a difference. We're going, from time to time, we'll throw it out there. We don't do it all because sometimes we take it and run with it, and we just can't put it out there. But when we can, I just want to air out what these guys do. They do every day on a daily basis, fighting this stuff. They just got a little click out there on some meth by the house. Same way, got complaints, got a search warrant, made good arrest. So to the public, call us. We just need a place to go. We need a direction. Show us where to go. You are not on the radar. We don't use your name. We just need a place to go. Send us there. And these guys, I promise you, it may take them a minute, but they'll get you there, and we'll make a difference in this thing.